Hello Pisces, and welcome to your January 2021 reading. The cat is going to jump up on the table like she always does. I'm gonna remove her. Okay, so we are gonna see what you guys have in store this week. If there's anything that doesn't really resonate with you guys, so if you feel like it didn't hit the nail on the head, I do post these videos weekly, so make sure you subscribe. There might still be messages for you in January that I just haven't gotten to yet. There might be some Pisces that need to hear things first, that sort of thing. So anyways, let's get into it. The other thing I will say is that go ahead and look at your moon sign reading as well. If you're looking for something specifically with emotions, a lot of times that's what's gonna come up is in your moon sign. So we are gonna start with a spirit animal card. I'm just gonna get a sense for what messages we have this week for you guys. Okay, this one wants to come out, and that one. Okay, so we have the humpback whale, which is the singer card, and I'll read you the messages. They don't really matter to me, but for some of you Pisces out there, you might need the messages. Sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and the power in your soul. Okay, the second card that came out is the ladybug, which is the good luck card. This one is you are bright energy, let worry go and be happy here and now. Feel good about being a loving and colorful you. You bless the world with color and good luck. Okay, so I'm gonna supplement these messages with our other oracle decks. I'm gonna get a little bit more specific with this, but those are good messages to go off of with the good luck and the singer. So a lot of times when we see a singer card, it's time to use your voice. So it doesn't necessarily directly translate to actual singing. A lot of times it actually has to do with there are some unspoken words that you need to get off your chest, Pisces, or you're beginning to find your voice. So it could even just be something like, you know, you're starting to realize that you do have things to share with the world. There are things you're allowed to say. And I think that your guides are just trying to let you know that, hey, maybe it's time to start sharing your gifts with the world. Okay, so we've got a couple right off the bat. I think that there might be some more in here, so I'm going to shuffle a few more times. I really wanted to take that one, so I'm going to do that. Okay, I want to see if there's one more. If not, that's okay. Let's just see if we've got another. I'm not taking all those. We're going to see if there's one more here for our Pisces this week. Let's see. Okay. I'm just going to do that one. Okay. And just so you guys know, make sure that you like this video so I know if it resonated with you. And if you do want to follow me on Instagram, I do post extra stuff there. So it's just Healthy Tarot on Instagram. So we are all sisters and reflect the divine in one another. Okay, sorry, my hands are a little bit shaky. I think there's maybe some like excited energy coming off of you guys this week. I honor the natural process of growth and transformation. Okay, and then we have I am the weaver of my reality. There we go. Love that one. Okay. The rhythm of my breath directs the rhythm of my life. Okay. So let's sort of see what we've got going on here energy-wise, because these oracle cards are just telling me, you know, energy-wise, then we get into the specifics with the tarot. Okay. Overall energy of this week is a lot of like healing and sister or brotherhood. So I'm feeling a lot of like needing to reach out to family, needing to reach out to friends. I mean, sisterhood and brotherhood can really mean anything. It doesn't necessarily mean it has to be family. It can be like your tribe. I don't think this is like a leaning on your tribe moment. I think this is more of a like, hey, you're a real social butterfly this week. Go out and be with your friends. Be with the people that you care about, or talk to them. Give them a call. I know in these COVID times, you can still hang out with people, you know, via FaceTime or Skype, or yeah, just a simple phone call or a text to reach out. This is a really good week, you guys, to get out the emotions you've been wanting to get out. So you guys have been going through a lot of transformation in here, a lot of personal change. And I think that this week is going to be really good for you to finally like share your new self with the world. So there might be some friends that haven't seen you in a while and they were like, oh, you know, a while ago Pisces was so negative or was going through like these crazy times, and now they're in a much better place in life than they were before. And I think that your guides just kind of want to share that with people because it may bring stronger bonds into your life. The other thing I'm feeling is like you guys are really trying to get in touch with, how do I explain this? Like the natural side of things. So where maybe you've been working so hard, or maybe you've been like I don't know, kind of boggled down by details in your life, you're now kind of questioning what else is out there. I mean, like, what if I did just go camping for a week? Or what if I did go on this like retreat that I heard about? So I'm feeling a sense of you guys wanting something deeper and more natural and a better understanding with the ways that this world functions. So I don't necessarily see that happening this week. I see plans for that being made this week. So if you've been waiting to pull the trigger on a camping trip or a retreat or an experience or to go hiking or, you know, to plan this thing that takes some planning to go do, I would definitely focus on doing that this week and making those plans right now. Okay, so we are going to see what the Marseille deck has for us. We're going to see if there's any messages. I'm going to set this off to the side. So this is kind of like the OG tarot deck. So we're going to get some real, just like old energy vibes here. And then we'll turn to the New World deck, the Wild Unknown Tarot, which is just going to give us some like modern perspective on some things. So let's see what the Marseille deck says about Pisces this week. And we will get going with it. Okay. Go. Definitely some initial cards want to fly out of the deck, which is good. It just means you guys have a lot of messages to get through. So let me see here what else we've got for you guys. Okay. I feel like I just need to give this a couple more. There we go. Okay. So we have got the Knight of Swords right there. Okay. Let's see. We've got the Seven of Chalices or the Seven of Cups. Okay, let's see, we have the Five of Swords in upright position. These have all been in upright, by the way. We have the Stars card. I just love the artwork on that. Okay. What else do we have? We have the High Priestess. Love that for Pisces this week. And then we have got the Two of Pentacles in upright position. Okay, so kind of like what I'm feeling from this, the fact that they're all upright is sort of telling me that you guys kind of have things figured out. Like where in the past you weren't really in control of a lot of things, where it's like you have this sense of control and stability in yourself. And this isn't to say that everything in your life is stable. This isn't to say that, you know, everything is fine externally, but I feel like internally this week, Pisces, you guys are doing really well. You have a good grasp on yourself and the reality and manifestation, what you want to invite into your life. I feel like you guys have a really firm grasp this week. So the Knight of Swords is telling me that you are ready for some things to change also. Slum, come here. Sorry, the cat is meowing. You are ready for some things to change this week, but you're not exactly sure where to start. But it's like, how do I explain this? Like, you don't know what the next step is, but you're super confident it's going to be fine, right? So I don't really feel the fear that you used to have. Like, you're still wondering what the next step is. I think that there is still a sense of like, well, what is the next phase? You know, when this is over, what does this next phase look like? But rather than in the past where you thought of this as negative, like you wanted your mind to go to the worst case scenario or the negative situation, I feel like you're actually now like, I don't know what's going to happen this next phase, but I know it's going to be okay because things just keep getting better. And Pisces, they will. Like this next phase, whatever it is, if this is a new job, if this is a new life path, if this is just a new stage of your life, I do see a lot of success and happiness there. I see a lot of relaxation and calmness coming over you guys. Okay, so with the Seven of Cups, a lot of people think of this card as sort of like a negative card because sometimes it can mean like an off balance. Sometimes it can mean that you're feeling really emotionally torn down. Because I am an intuitive reader, what I'm actually feeling for you guys this week with this card is reevaluating what love means to you. So I think that you have I think that you've had good love in your life. I think that you know what love is, but you're reevaluating what that really means. I think you're letting it kind of transcend your reality a little bit. So a love in yourself, a love in what you do, a love in random things, Pisces, like learning to love a new hobby. Like, oh, I love researching this. I love reading all of a sudden. I truly love taking a bath at the end of the day. Like things that actually you're like, wow, I really do love this. I've taken a minute to stop and smell the roses. And I think you need to keep on this path and start loving things that you never thought you would love, or giving a deeper love to things you never thought to. I think this is a really good week for, reevaluating what love really does mean to you guys, and that it doesn't have to be with other people. It can be with a lot of different things. So The Five of Swords is telling me that you guys are like, what do I want to say? You're letting go of this like white knuckling phase that you've had for a really long time. Like there has been some changes or maybe some point of views or some relationships that you have just not been ready to let go of. Like you have just been white knuckling, hands on the wheel, I'm not going to let this go. And you're starting to realize that you're actually holding yourself back by doing that. If you haven't come to that realization, I'm helping you realize that right now. There are just some things that need to be let go of. So if there's somebody that's knocking on the door to get out, I would listen to them and I would say, okay, I guess it is time that I let go of this. I just think that there's some perspectives that you've been missing out on because you've been so, I guess, stubborn, honestly, like a little bit stubborn about some things that you don't really want to be stubborn about anymore. Okay, so the Stars card is an interesting one for you guys in this time because it kind of has a double meaning with you guys. This card kind of represents two things. The first thing is literally reach for the stars. So things aren't over yet. Like I think that you guys think like, oh, now that I'm at a certain age or now that I've done this thing for so long, there isn't anything past that. I'm just gonna, you know, do what I'm supposed to do, go through the motions, live this conventional life. You don't have to. Just because you end a career or just because you end a phase in your life doesn't mean that you can't start a new one. It's the opposite, actually. This is going to give you an opportunity to start something new, and things are not over. You could be 80 years old. You can still start something new. I feel like my Pisces really need to hear that this week. There is more out there. And also, you're not selfish for wanting that, by the way. You are allowed all the things that you want, and you are allowed to start something new, and not everyone's going to care as much as you think they're going to care. The other thing that it's trying to say is that at the same time, reach for the stars, but stop holding yourself to such high expectations. Like, it's okay if you're just in the middle. It's okay if you're not up in the stars. It's also okay if you're not super grounded and tied down. Like, these expectations that you have are your own and they're nobody else's, and you guys just kind of need to get over that phase a little bit. And so yeah, it's okay to be grounded. It's okay to have that middle ground. No one's going to judge you for that as harshly as you are. So maybe just stop being your own worst critic. So the reason I was excited for the High Priestess to come out with you guys is because she's a very powerful, like, female go-getter, let's do this, but she's also very rational and grounded. Like, it's not somebody who's just like, go, go, go. Like we're gonna go do this. She's like, I am confident that things are gonna work out, and here are the realistic steps I'm gonna take to get there. So there's something in your life that needs a little bit of nurturing. It could be your relationship with yourself. It could be that maybe you're not doing the best at your job right now because you're not feeling super motivated. There could be a handful of things that this is representing. But take stock of the things in your life that are a little bit weak and channel the High Priestess to help you kind of mend those things so that, like I see a gate around you guys, and there aren't any pieces of the gate that have fallen down, but maybe have withered down, right? Like from weather, because you just haven't thought about it. You've been too busy focusing on the yard or the flower garden or whatever, but you're not really thinking about the gate that keeps you protected in it. So I think this is almost like a boundary thing too. So make sure that you're still protecting yourself, even though things are going well, even though there's not as many things to protect yourself from. Not because danger is coming, but just make sure that that gate is up to date, you know? Make sure you set those boundaries. Make sure that you are keeping your heart guarded where it needs to be guarded. Just make sure that you're keeping up on that so that you can continue to have this good luck and success that you have successfully been having, which is awesome. Okay, so the Two of Pentacles is that for any of you worried that, like, something's gonna happen and I'm not gonna make as much money, or something's gonna happen and, you know, like, I'll just be like, shit's gonna hit the fan, whatever. I wouldn't worry so much about that, because finance-wise, you guys are gonna be okay because you've done the necessary steps. Like, Pisces, you guys have been so serious, you've laid down the business. Now it's time to relax and enjoy. You've done all that stuff to make sure that you're healthy and happy in this next life or phase. Wherever this takes you. So stop worrying about the finances. Stop worrying about if you did enough. You did plenty. Now is your time to play and enjoy and just have a fun time. Okay, so now we're going to see what the Wild Unknown Tarot says. we're just gonna see, yeah, like if there's any other messages here, anything new that we need to hear about you guys. So let us see. I'm gonna give these a few shuffles. Okay. See, and yeah, I just feel like you guys still, this is just coming through. I feel like you guys still need permission to relax, and this is, I'm giving you permission right now from your guides that you are okay to relax. Nothing bad is coming. There is no other foot that's gonna drop. You guys are gonna be fine. It is okay to sit back and relax, for real. Okay, so let's see here. I think that might be it, but I'm gonna give it one last couple shuffles. We're gonna see if there's any other messages. Okay. I guess it's good I gave it that last shuffle. Okay, so we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse position. We have got the Judgment in reverse position. Sloan, come here. We have got the One of Swords in reverse position. Interesting. We've got the Three of Pentacles, or sorry, we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse position. Interesting. Sorry, I got distracted by this. Nine of Cups in reverse position. The Seven of Cups, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse position. Okay, so what is this telling me? What this is telling me is that this is reading as your fears. This one was your future. This new one are your fears. Okay, I'm feeling a lot of like unworthiness vibes coming off you guys. Like you are worried that you are doing something, or that you are not worthy of these things that have come into your life. You're like, oh, it's just luck, or oh, it's just like, you know, it's just like a phase or whatever, that things are working out for me. It's not a phase, you guys. Everything is going to be fine. Everything is going to work out. This is not just like a new thing for you. Everything is going to be okay. So you guys have a difficulty seeing that you have climbed the mountain and you're on the other side. I don't know why this is so difficult for you guys. Sloan, come here. Sorry, she is a lot. For some reason, it's like you guys won't accept. It's like you've done all the work to climb the mountain and you will not accept that you are on the other side, so you're not enjoying it yet. I'm sorry, give me 1 second. I'm gonna let her out so she doesn't bug us. Okay, I'm gonna see if we can edit this out. If not, I'm so sorry, Pisces. Okay. Okay. The climbing the mountain, right? So it's like, I don't know if it's like a denial thing. I don't know if it's still this unworthiness that you guys feel, where you just have this thing where you can't reward yourself for your accomplishments, or like how much work you put into something. Like, it's almost like nothing is good enough. Like, it's like, and you know that about yourself. You're like, yeah, I know. Like, I did this great thing and I won't tell my friends and family about it because, you know, blah, blah, because there's still more I could have done. You guys, you have been through, you have worked hard to be where you were at. You have climbed that mountain. Let yourself bask in the accomplishment of that. Let yourself be happy. Go shopping. Go get the new car that you need to get. Go reward yourself with whatever you need to reward yourself with, because you guys have earned it. It's not you being selfish. It's not you. You have done everything to earn it. That reward you were waiting for is here. So give it to yourself. Let yourself be happy. Let yourself be successful, and be proud of yourself, Pisces. Like, everybody else is so proud of you. You need to be proud of yourself too. So I think that also you guys kind of have this deep-seated fear of taking flight. So I think maybe like there's a couple of things that you could get started on, that you could be free about, but you're still letting other people's expectations cloud you. So the thing with that is that it's all in your head, you guys, for real. Like, I know it's kind of a harsh thing to say and I get it, but it's really all in your head. Nobody else cares about what you do, or like, not that, that's not what I'm trying to say. Like, when I say that nobody cares what you do, it's like these things that you're like, oh, someone's gonna judge me for, you know, doing whatever. I'll just use a haircut as an example. Someone's gonna judge me for getting this haircut or dyeing my hair this color. When in reality, it's not that big of a thing, you guys. Like, whatever it is, as embarrassing or as crazy as it seems to you and you're building up in your head like other people are going to take it, no one else is going to take it that way. So if this is something that you really want to chase, if this is something you really want to do, go into it saying, I don't care if people aren't supportive, I'm going to do it anyway. But I'm telling you right now, people are going to be supportive. But if that's how you have to get into it to do this thing, then go ahead and do that. You are on the right track, but you guys, it is time to start something new for you. It is time to do something for you. Not because that's what people say, not for other people, not because you're trying to impress anybody, but something that legitimately, truly makes Pisces happy for once is what I want you guys to do. So don't get boggled down in just like the reality of the world and the weight of the world. Do what makes you happy. Okay, boom. All right, you know what? There we go. Okay, so this is what the Bluebird deck has to say. Okay, you guys, everything is not going to fall apart the second that something good happens. You doing something good for yourself will bring more good things in, not the opposite. I know that a lot of times the other shoe is dropped, and I get that. And I get that you've had the rug pulled out from under you. You don't have a lot of trust in the universe and in luck and in good things. But seriously, you guys, like, the more good things you do for yourself, the more that's going to come. If you keep thinking that the other shoe is going to drop, guess what's going to happen? You are the weaver of your reality, okay? It's exactly what came up earlier. If you go out and you start this new venture and you go, oh, it's just going to fail and everything's going to be bad and, you know, I'm going to get in my own head about this and whatever, guess what? Things are probably going to go bad, and you're probably going to fail at it. But if you trust in yourself, if you know that something's a good idea, if something feels right to you, then go for it. It will work out if you go into it that mindset, whatever mindset you go into this with. So I'm not going to say it's going to be good or bad, because you get to decide if it's going to be good or bad. This is all up to you, Pisces. How you decide to go into this next day, into this next venture, into this new success is completely up to you, the turnout of it. And you know I'm right. You know I'm right about this. So the good news is that I'm seeing you guys in a more vulnerable state. So there's a few like locks to your heart and pieces of your personality and things about yourself that you haven't really let people see, that you're now handing out keys. You're not ready to really open it up to the world, but you are handing out the keys like, hey, this is the real me, or this is something really important to me. This is an emotion that I've had, some feelings that I want to talk to you about that I am now comfortable sharing with you. Here is a key to that lock. And I feel like you're just slowly and surely letting people in. Whether you let the whole world in or not is totally up to you, but I think it's good you're handing out the keys, because I think it's going to help people understand you a little bit better. So it's kind of like what we talked about earlier with this fish card, is that you're no longer swimming upstream. You are now swimming downstream. Stop swimming. Let the stream take you. Just relax and enjoy. Just relax. Let go. Feeling a lot of tension in your back, like you guys just like you lock up and you hold on so tight, your muscles are so contracted. And now just let go. Just let yourself breathe. Let yourself go downstream. Let yourself relax and enjoy, because you've been swimming upstream for so long, and that is great. It has made you who you are. It has gotten you where you're at, but now you're here. So just learn to enjoy it. And, you know, to wrap up this reading, we have the Lilies card, which is really about good luck and cherishing things, and that everything's going to work out and be okay. So you guys, you are going to be great. This next phase of your life is going to be amazing. And I am so excited to see how it works out for you guys. Thank you so much for coming to Healthy Tarot, and I will talk to you next week, Pisces. Bye-bye.